Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Jazzy and welcome back to What's the Damage? Today's topic is something that really grinds my gears, like Peter Griffin once said. It just irks me, shakes me, rattles me down to the bone, buddy. Something that I really hate doing, and I only do it if it's like in a very controlled environment, if I do it with people that I know and there's no chance of me getting pissed and breaking my whole entire house, bringing it down to pieces, playing online, okay? Now here's the thing, guys. To those of you who don't know, I do a lot of gameplays on my channel, so if you are subscribed and you actively watch my content, you will know that I'm very into video gaming in general. But a very long time ago, I used to be a professional gamer. That's right, folks. I used to play in the big leagues, get to fry all of the big fishes in the pond. Me and my friends, actually, we were really good at what we did. We would actually hold competitions and tournaments, and pit each other against one another and see who was better, I wasn't the best, I had friends who were much better than me, of course, but I did enjoy a little bit, a short period playing MLG, Major League Gaming, It wasn't anything official or anything, but, I always participated in all of the tournaments, and I was actually very close to making money at one point. I had a chance to go to California and play, but my parents didn't let me because I was underage, and they were way too overprotective. But anyway, the point is that today I consider myself to be a retired pro gamer, so I play games just to have fun, to relax, and that's just the way it's gonna be. I play games to enjoy myself, to pass the time, and I don't really like playing anything that's too hard. Now, the reason that I don't like playing online, there are actually a number of reasons, The very first one, the most important one, is that I live in Brazil. Okay, and people here in this country really do not know how to play online. They really just ruin the experiences for everyone. Brazilians are kind of like a plague in certain things, In certain areas, we are actually really good, We are very creative when it comes to certain things, and we can make amazing inventions, things like that. There are many things that I can admire my people for, but there are also things that I really hate them for, Like, for example, video gaming. I think that Brazilians, they have this habit of like taking something and they overdo it so much to the point that it gets boring. They are like, Brazilians are the biggest trend killers in the world, They hop on something and they oversaturate it to the point that it just gets annoying, and they cancel something really quickly. Playing online is the same thing, They play so much of a game that it starts to become oversaturated, and talking to people in my country playing online, now it's not the majority of the time, guys. It is possible to actually have fun with people here if you can find the right community of friends, Or just people who aren't douches. But in general, the majority, and every single time I've tried to play online, it's been stressful, it's been really annoying, people cursing and using other kinds of offensive language, and harassment, and like they don't admit when they make a mistake, the classic gaming tropes, There was a video by Ryan Higa, one of my favorite OG YouTubers, who did something about the most annoying gamers, and it has a lot of the cliches and tropes that you find if you ever played online, people who are always like that, like when they lose, they try to blame everybody but themselves, even though they suck, and if you get killed, they start like they spend like the next 30 minutes, whining about it, It's really annoying, and I have actually stopped playing online for this reason. Now, you might be thinking, why don't I just try to play in servers in other countries? It's because my internet kind of sucks. I do have a very good internet connection, but depending on the game, if I try to play with somebody in another country, it's gonna lag way too much. Even here in Brazil, it lags sometimes, But the point is that it's just annoying. Like, I don't really enjoy playing online too much. Another reason is for the connection, If you're playing a really good game online, like something really competitive, like Valorant or Apex Legends, or Fortnite or something, a game that's competitive, and you have to be focused, and then the internet falls and then you lose your connection and you're booted out of the game. That is really, really annoying. So because of that, after I got an Xbox One, I began to transition much more into offline gaming, playing more single player, just enjoying the game myself and not having to stress myself out with anyone else except for the CPU characters, Now, of course, there are pros and cons, because, it is fun to play online depending on the game, guys. I'm pretty sure that a game like Among Us, where you literally can only play online, I do have it on my computer. Sometimes I play with my cousins and other friends. It is a lot of fun, because it's a game that has a sabotage mechanic built in, So it's like you know what you're gonna do when you play the game, if you're an imposter or if you're a crewmate trying to survive, Other games, a game that I used to enjoy a lot was Gears of War 2. Yes, 2, not the first one. Gears of War 2, way back in the day, back when I had it on the Xbox 360, because I used to enjoy playing Horde on my phone. Hold on a second, my mom's calling me. Okay, so anyway, I used to play Gears of War specifically with my friends because of the Horde mode. You know, that was really cool because I would get a bunch of friends or just one other friend to see how far we could get, you know. But it was really cool in a group, you know, because you guys could go and try to see how long you can survive, you know. And I'm pretty sure that I actually did play, recently I played a lot of Gears of War 4 and Gears 5. I played the Horde modes there online. But because it was with random people who I didn't know, there wasn't a very clear amount of communication, so it started to get a little stale, you know, but it was still fun. Even if you don't communicate with the headset, it's fun to play online because you have a better chance of going further, you know, and not losing. But Gears of War 2 specifically was when I played with friends of mine, so I had a lot of fun, you know. It was really cool, and it was awesome, man. It was really good. It was a lot of fun. I really miss those days, the nostalgia, you know. So those are the exceptions to me playing online, when I know that I can play with friends, you know, even if it's a stressful game, you know, just playing with friends, just, I don't know, it feels good. You know, it feels good, man, you know, because you guys can enjoy it, even if it's a stressful game. I talked a long time ago about me not playing hard games, you know, for a different reason, but playing with friends, even if it is a game that stresses me out, is a lot of fun. Cuphead, for example, you know, which is a game that's going to be coming up soon on my channel, it's really stressful by yourself, but it is still fun. But even better with a friend, you know, doing some couch co-op, because you guys can challenge yourselves to it. I actually have been playing it on my other channel, you know, if you guys gonna want to go check that out. We're actually almost done with it. I've been playing it with a buddy of mine, and it is much more fun. It's still hard as hell, but much more fun when you're doing it with a friend, you know. So but today, playing online, another reason that I don't like playing online is because of the amount of children that are playing. Like, the parents really allow their kids to play a lot of games today, even if they're very violent, you know. So there are way too many children playing online today. It is pretty much impossible for me to try to play a game online when I do, like for achievements or something, which is the only reason that I play games online anymore, you know, to get the achievements and try to get 100% in the game. And the only reason, every time I go to play a game online, it's like there's a lobby with 10 people, me and 9 others. I swear, like 7 or 8 of them are like 5 or 6. You know, there are way too many kids. They're screaming. You know, they're saying stupid jokes and being offensive. You know, it's really childish. You know, so, and it doesn't. I don't really like it. I don't enjoy it too much. You know, so. I don't know, guys, like lately whenever I get on my Xbox, it's been like a long time since I've put my status to online on my Xbox gamer tag, because I don't want people to know that I'm online. Because every time, not that I'm trying to make myself look popular or anything, but every time that I do get online, somebody sends me a message wanting to play something, you know. Usually it's an old student at a school that I taught English that also had consoles, and they really looked up to me because I was a YouTuber. Sometimes they want to play, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's every single time that I get online, you know. And it's sometimes I just want to get online to, you know, play a game by myself, to relax or watch Netflix or YouTube. So it's not because I'm online that I'm available to play something, you know. So I pretty much always leave my status to appear offline now, so I just enjoy it a lot better, you know. But playing certain games online, Gears of War was a particularly stressful game, all of them, you know. But of course, now it's my dad calling me. Jeez. Okay, now let's get back into it here before I get another call from like my grandma or something, I don't know. But anyway, so getting back into the Gears of War thing, the Gears of War games have always been stressful but challenging to play online, you know, because if you sucked, you were gonna have a bad time. I actually had to learn to play Gears of War the hard way. I had to go online and try to really get into it, you know, form like clans with my friends, you know, and try to get better, you know. And when I finally came back to Gears of War 4, we're talking about a good few years without playing any Gears of War game online, man, you know. And then when I finally came back, I sucked, you know, because I mean it was me playing against a bunch of kids who were much more addicted than I was, you know, at that point. I did a little better in Gears 5, but it's fun but also very stressful. The grind is really stressful. It can get to you. It's grueling. Games like Halo, for example, I was there when Halo 3 released in 2007, man. The hype was crazy, you know. Like literally every single human being with an Xbox 360 on the planet was playing Halo 3, and I was one of them, you know. To this day, that game haunts me on my old gamer tag because I had 995 gamer score on that piece of crap. I sucked. All I had to do was get overkill for 5G, get the achievement. But anyway, so yeah, games like that can be pretty stressful, you know. So I don't enjoy playing online anymore because of this, you know. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay where I am. I don't really enjoy getting online, you know, unless even if I'm playing a game for my channel, you know, I probably wouldn't go online because depending depending on my internet connection and the game that I'm playing, it would probably lag a little bit, so that's another reason, you know. When you're playing by yourself in single player, you know, without needing for the internet connection, there's no lagging, the game runs very smoothly. So, you know, a long time ago I used to stream on the Mixer and Twitch, you know, and I tried to sometimes take those gameplays and upload them to my channel, but they completely sucked, you know. Don't even go back and watch them. I'm gonna be redoing them the way that I do my latest gameplay, so don't even go back and watch the streams. It's all good, you know. But anyway, guys, I don't know what else I can say about this, you know. It's just, if you happen to still enjoy playing online, if you happen to really like it, that's cool. And hey, if you have an Xbox One, you know, or a game that, if you have a PS4 or something, a Nintendo Switch or a PC with a game that is like cross-platform and you want to play, that's totally fine, you know. Just hit me up, you know. My gamer tag on Xbox Live is at Chesterfield, so you know, whenever you guys want to play, you can hit me up. I'm totally down, you know. You guys want to, you know, do some games or something, it's totally fine, but it depends on the game. I was actually recently playing Rocket League with a buddy of mine, just me and him, nobody else in the room, just a little classy 1v1, a friendly match, you know. It was really a lot of fun. I liked it a lot, and that's really the how games work online. You're supposed to play to enjoy yourself, you know, play with your friends, have fun. But actual online competitive play, I have sworn off, you know, and I don't think I'm ever going to be coming back to that, you know, unless one of the games that I'm really good at or used to be good at has a sudden surge in popularity, you know. But it's very unlikely. It's very, very unlikely that I'm going to be going back to competitive playing, you know, professional gaming. But anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, you know, me talking a little bit about why playing online really is, true to the title, a nightmare, okay? If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I do talk a lot about gaming related content, and I do gaming related content here, you know, and hit that notification bell to know exactly when I upload videos, because I upload sometimes 1 a day, sometimes 2 per day, but at random times, so you never know when exactly, at what time of the day I'm going to be uploading, so that's why you should hit the notification bell to know exactly when the video comes. And that's it, guys. This is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video.